Assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome to another episode of Smile to Jannah. Israel has had another itch in their pants, but their itch proves to be expensive because they then start dropping hundreds and thousands of dollars worth of bombs. Bear in mind, it's okay, it's cheap for them because America is paying for these bombs. Of course, they get millions if not billions in aid.
You understand?
Yeah, basically what I got from that is Free Palestine!
So in the last 3 days, there has been a battery of heinous air raids into Gaza by the Israel. Again, I can't use certain words because if we do, unfortunately and sadly, it gets blocked and banned. Yeah, and this is what I definitely need to get onto, and this is why it's very, very important. Let's just reiterate that 44 Palestinians have been killed, civilians, and 16 children. This is very important because Israel is now funding adverts on Google, well, YouTube, which is owned by Google, and as I'm sure whoever's on YouTube knows that if you submit an advert to be shown at the start of videos, YouTube reviews it and then has to give it a thumbs up and okays it. So my question is, and this is something that's known within the Muslim community, yeah, even the non-Muslim community, you guys know if you say Free Palestine, it's known. BBC used to censor it. And if you talk about Palestine, you talk about Zionism, these are keywords which get flagged by the algorithm, and those videos get shadow banned and those videos don't get out there. However, this is very interesting because it seems like YouTube has picked a side. It seems YouTube, Google has picked a side, and the side is Israel. Because on the other hand, whenever someone talks about Palestine, they get blocked, they get banned, they get shadow blocked, whatever you want to call it. But here Israel is being allowed to put its propaganda forward. So my question is for YouTube and Google. Have you guys picked a side? Are you officially siding with Israel? Why are you allowing an apartheid regime? A regime that's known for violating human rights on an international level, internationally accepted. There's no difference of opinion. Why are you siding with this extreme nation with no backlash, frankly? And you know the irony? It's that these people are going to get away with it. Because when it comes to the Ukraine-Russia issue, yes, Russia has to be mentioned as the bad guy. When it comes to other initiatives, yes, Afghanistan is the bad guy, Iraq is the bad guy. Palestine, according to this right-wing channel, he asked his audience, who do you think is right? And they overwhelmingly said Israel. It blows my mind how somebody can see such clear. You know, they say at the time of Hitler, how did the people not see what was going on? I would say the same thing now. How are people blind? They're blind to what's going on. Why? Because of the propaganda. The propaganda is so strong. So was the propaganda in those days as well. They called it Goebbelian propaganda. You repeat a lie so many times that people start accepting it to be true. That is the same that we're seeing here. Yes, the US is aligned with Israel because of their Judeo-Christian values. They believe Jesus is going to come, blah, blah, blah. But that doesn't mean that those people can do whatever they want unhindered. Gotta be a bit balanced here. And now with YouTube and Google, what is going on, mate? Someone needs to be answering to these things. If you work for YouTube and Google, I mean, for God's sake, like, have a word. Like, what's going on? Why is Palestine, like, straight, blocked, banned, censored? No freedom of speech there, mate. Israel, oh, help us. We're killing loads of babies. I mean, 16 children have been killed. No problem. Look at their faces. Look at their faces. Look at their faces. Yeah? What about you guys? Yeah, flipping sitting there chilling with your subhanallah. Guys, let's leave it there until next time. Assalamu alaikum.